Hello and welcome. This is Angie with thecountrysheetcottage.net, and we're here today with another edition of our Cricut Basics series. So Cricut Basics are short little videos that describe a certain aspect of your Cricut machine in really great detail. So today we're going to talk about pens. So Cricut pens come in a wide variety of colors as well as sizes. If you've never used them before, your Cricut can draw as well as cut. So first, let's take a look at how to put the pens in, and then let's take a look in Cricut Design Space as far as how to make your pen do that draw line instead of the cut line. The pens come in a wide variety of colors and even sizes, and this side is your pen holder. So this is where your blade goes. But this side, you can just open it up, take the cap off of any pen, put it inside the pen holder until it clicks, close the clamp, and then you're ready to draw with your Cricut machine. So how do you tell your Cricut machine to actually draw the lines? As you can see on my screen, I've designed a quote with some hearts, and as you can see on the right, all of these are cut lines. Let's say that I wanted the heart to be a draw line. So now I could just click draw from the line type. And now when my machine goes to cut the image, it will ask for the pen to be inserted in the pen holder, and it will draw this heart. You can also do that same thing with text. So I could draw the text instead of cutting the text. Now that I have this all as a draw image, I can click Make It, and you will see that these are draw lines, and it says Draw on the left. Now if we click Continue and select our Cricut device and click a light cardstock, you will see that it wants me to load the pen in clamp A, whereas no tool is required in clamp B because I didn't have any cut lines. Now let's say you wanted the hearts out of a red pen and the words out of a black pen. You can actually pick the pen type from the type of point you have, or if you have a glitter pen or a marker, and the color. And then for the hearts, I could pick a fine point in raspberry, and it would show that on my screen. So now when I go to cut, it will draw one of the draw lines, and then it will ask me to switch the pen to the different color, and it will draw the second set of draw lines. You can also combine a draw file with a cut file. So let's say I wanted to draw the words, cut the hearts, and cut a large square around the outside for all of this to go on. So I want in this case, I want the quote to be on the cardstock. So what I would do is, let's highlight both. Let's center it, and then let's attach those words to the cardstock. And now, when I go to make it, I will have some cardstock hearts out of the same color cardstock as my draw lines, and then the words will actually draw with the pen. So when I click Continue, it will actually ask me to put both the pen and the fine point blade, if I click cardstock, into my machine. And then it will draw first and then cut whatever you want to cut out of your material. So I pick light cardstock, and then you can see that it is asking for the black pen and the fine point blade, and then it will draw and then cut. We could also change the colors of these hearts to a different cardstock. So maybe I wanted to cut them out of a different cardstock. And then I have a project that's designed and a sign that I could hang in my craft room. So it's super, super simple. I did want to give you something I usually don't do, but for this one, I wanted to give you some inspiration for using the pens. So here's a few projects to get you inspired. You can find the links for the tutorials for each of these in the description for this video. So here's some inspiration. Now, break out your Cricut pens, start using them in your Cricut machine to make tons of different projects. If you love this video, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. If you haven't seen them, we have tons of the Cricut basics. If you have a question about your Cricut machine, we might have already covered it. So check out the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and head to Cricut Basics on the YouTube channel and see if there's a video that relates to your question. If there's not, leave me a comment. I am more than open to suggestions for future editions of Cricut Basics. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you did, because we would really enjoy that. And subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos as well, because we do these about once a month. So thank y'all so much for joining me today, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.